Let's talk about Andrew Wakefield, the little man with a god complex whose greed set autism information and public health back for decades. Andrew Wakefield was a British doctor back in the late 80s, early 90s who was studying gastroenterology, try saying that 5 times fast, with a focus on Crohn's disease. In 1993, he published a report claiming that the measles virus was linked to Crohn's disease, and then in a 1995 paper stated that the MMR vaccine against measles also caused Crohn's disease, something that was, later debunked in 1998. But because this man had a strange obsession with the MMR vaccine, he was getting bribed. Wakefield was looking for any reason to link the two, including his very famous 1998 paper linking the MMR vaccine to autism.
God, please, no! 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 No!
First, let me just say the following. Vaccines don't cause autism, and even if they did, having an autistic child is a lot better than
teeny tiny baby coffins.
And let me just take a minute to break down why Andrew Wakefield's study was not just bad, but horrendously bad. I'm a bimbo and I could probably do a study better than this asshole. For one, his initial study was based on only 12 children, to show you how shirking stupid that is. I could get 12 people together, notice that 10 out of the 12 have an obsession with cheese, and then say that 83% of the people on planet are obsessed with cheese. Do you want only 12 people representing all people on the planet? No, because some of us are assholes.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Yo!
Wakefield also did not include a control group of unvaccinated children in the study in order to compare the findings. When you're trying to prove something in medical research, you have to have a group receiving the real treatment and a group who is not receiving the real treatment. That way you can see whether or not your treatment is actually working, or if it's just a false positive or a false negative. Kids within the study were also not randomly selected, meaning Wakefield literally picked out specific children to get the results he wanted from the study.
You're cool.
And not to mention the other person who helped him pick these kids was a lawyer who was paying Wakefield in order to do the study so that he could sue vaccine manufacturers and create his own MMR vaccine. The study also falsely claimed that autism symptoms appeared within days after receiving the MMR vaccine, even though that doesn't match the medical record of the children involved, whose symptoms didn't show up until months later.
What? What the?
And if all of that weren't enough, Wakefield falsified other data in order to get the answer he wanted. 3 out of the 9 children who were reported to have regressive autism weren't actually diagnosed with autism at all. 5 out of the 12 children had pre-existing developmental problems, even though he claimed that they were all normal before the vaccination. And he even changed results like unremarkable colitis results to non-specific colitis results in 9 cases, meaning that he specifically lied, stating that these children had colitis results. In other words, he is a liar.
Liar! Liar! Get back, witch!
Which is why his license to study and practice medicine was revoked in 2010.
Yeah, boy.
Now listen, if you don't want to vaccinate your child, I can't make you. Vaccine injuries can and do happen. But the next time some crunchy mom tells you her anecdotal evidence about how her 2 kids are unvaccinated and completely healthy and autism-free, you can go ahead and tell Khalili that Google may be free, but learning about vaccines through your essential oils guru will cost your kid thousands of dollars in medical bills, which you probably don't have because your Etsy resin art didn't take off the way you wanted it to. Vaccines don't cause autism. Can't believe I still have to say this in 2024.
Stop it. Get some help.